Fnaf is a series that's been going on for too many years for me to count. I'm serious, it's been like, what, 8 years, 10 years maybe? But enough about the games, you've probably watched all the Icebergs on those. I'm here to talk about nostalgia. That's right, baby. We're going back to 2014 to 2016. But, first a few notes. First, I won't mention the game's lore or anything. Please watch millions of other Icebergs about that. Same goes for fan games, although there will be like, what, maybe one or two here, maybe a few. I won't include a lot. So no Pop Goes, The Joy of Creation, Five Nights at Candy's, etc, etc. If you're looking for something like that, please watch Tylerland264's video. And hey, if you watch it, tell her I said hi or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, also I'm putting some timestamps in the video and such. And also note, some topics in later will get dark or mention stuff that is dark. Because we'll be either going obscure or very dark. The Living Tombstone. The Living Tombstone, or TLT, is a musician. Musicians? I don't know. Maybe there's more. But he's known for making songs, which have plenty of topics, My Little Pony, all that type of stuff, but we'll get later on that. Fnaf, of course, being one of them. He's made songs for all the games, excluding Fnaf 6, with the newest one being This Comes From Inside. So, hey, who knows, maybe the next game comes out, we'll probably get something from him, but I doubt. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, the indie horror game that you guys suggested en masse, and I saw that Yummy Mash said it was really good. So let's play this game. That is a terrifying picture of an animatronic bear. Markiplier is a YouTuber who does Let's Plays and comedic skits. Fnaf is arguably a big part of Markiplier's history. That and, well, he's done for the franchise, and even appearing in Fnaf AR's trailer. Which, not looking at AR, it's not looking too good. Mark's there for the entirety of the franchise. Go watch his content, it's pretty damn good. So, like The Living Tombstone, there is millions of Five Nights at Freddy's songs and fan-made content. They're pretty popular and they still get made. Take note, a few more show up in this Iceberg. Fnaf fan games. Fan games are, well, as the name implies, fan games of Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, they're just as popular in Fnaf and even becoming part of its history. That and, well, we also got a whole damn official initiative of fan games. Sparky the Dog. Sparky is a fake hoax, arguably the most popular hoax. He's most known in the Fnaf community and even getting fan art. Other than that, he's also been a part of the Lost Characters meme, which is probably dead by me making this video. Fnaf B, or Five Nights at Fuckboys, is best known for being the most unique and being a part of the community's history. That and like its vulgarness and its comedy and its RPG elements. Yes, it's an RPG. It's a very vulgar RPG, but hey, what can you say? I can't say most about it because considering there's already an Iceberg. I'd suggest watching Midnight Crick's Iceberg video because it's very informative of Fnaf B. Old Source Filmmaker animations. Source Filmmaker is known for the millions of Fnaf animations. You may see a few later, but most notably in mind is TF Craft, Rob Gaming's, Dr. Dash, and many more. Overall, this program has done much for the community, and like, is also really buggy as hell, and like, holy shit, they better work on like, fucking updating this fucking program. Jesus Christ, is not good. How to Make Fnaf Not Scary. How to Make Fnaf Not Scary is a series by Garrett Williamson. The series is known for its, although dated, humor. It's, also where a lot of Fnaf memes originated. Aside from spin-offs, he's tackled all the games to his sister location. He's also grew a massive fatigue for Fnaf, and the fourth video is arguably his most funniest video just because he didn't give a shit anymore. Pretty nostalgic, but damn. Robonica is an artist that's most known for their Fnaf AU. that made such an impact in 2014, I think most people thought they were canon. They've made arguably the most known thing about the AU is Vincent, their version of William Afton, and Mike, and Phone Guy, and etc. and etc. and there's a lot of they are quite the infamous fellow, but I will say, they sold their Vincent design for $500 fucking dollars. Bonus entry, OCs. First bonus entry. Fnaf original characters, although not being as popular as then, still exist. Hell, I made a few. Here's Jompums. I don't know why I didn't put this in the original image, but hey, that's why there's bonus entries. The tip. Lemino Fnaf videos. Lemino is a YouTuber who did a lot of top 10s back then, one of them being Fnaf. These videos are nostalgic and a bit of a time capsule because they have a lot of dated memes and sometimes. But hey, I can remember like going and checking the comments, or like I can remember I made an account just to like comment saying please make a part 3, and it was hilarious. I'm sorry, let me know if you're watching this. All my Five Nights at Freddy's drawings. All my Five Nights at Freddy's drawings was a genre of videos of people showing all of their FNAF drawings. Arguably, one who started it was Happy Tree X1, who I used to watch all the time. This genre, especially nowadays, is dead, but a lot of the videos are still up. Well, some of them are also gone. Just to say, Happy Tree X1 doesn't make all my Five Nights at Freddy's drawings anymore. So, yeah. So that puts the nail in the coffin. Foxy is a good guy theory. The theory was basically because of his FNAF 1 jump scare being so mid, that it says that he's a good guy and checks the guard, but he dies of pure terror. Overall, a pretty dumb theory, but however, the theory got made fun of by Scott himself in his Ultimate Custom Night April Fool's post. Speed paints. Speed paints are, well, you drawing and recording and then speeding the process. Sometimes music plays, it's there. They were super popular back in 2015 to 2016. I remember watching them, and sometimes I remember just watching it for the song, because I was lazy. I am sorry. Real FNAF animatronics. A YouTuber by the name of Dr. Creepypasta made a bunch of fan-made FNAF animatronics. They are really cool, and I genuinely wanted to see them badly, like back in the day. However, back in 2019, he was selling them. I don't know if anyone bought them, but it's interesting nonetheless, and hell, if I can like see an image of them still now, like I would genuinely be surprised, because they are genuinely fucking good. Five Nights at Treasure Island. A fan game, or series of fan games, that are based off Slime Beast creepypasta banned by Disney. The series is well known, or infamous, for having multiple versions or cancelled ones. Dramas or stuff include Slime Beast exposing the Purity Simmers for scummy behavior, and the whole Radiance team drama, which is a handful. Overall, I consider this series cursed. Like, genuinely. Splinks models. Splinks models refer to the oldest FNAF models. They were used plentiful back in the day in the Source Filmmakers, in the Gmod days, and much more. People don't use these models anymore, but hey, they've become pretty nostalgic in my mind. The middle. Old game theory videos. Yes. Of course Matthew Patrick would be here. So, MatPat made a bunch of FNAF videos. Like, let me check. 53 videos, Jesus. But the older ones are greatly known, rather than being wrong, having a lot of nostalgic values to them. FNAF creepypastas. Yes, if you mix two things, you get a mess. Honestly, Fnaf creepypastas are weird. We will get to the most known one, but these are either a mix of fanfics or Freddy Fazbear went in to me and killed me. Fnaf. My Nights at Freddy's is a series by Caveman Films and Venom. This series is, I would describe, a comedy horror. It's really nostalgic and fun to watch, with the newest entry, Scenery Saloon, being made last year. Pretty Grumpy Bear. Pretty Grumpy Bear was a FNAF theorist. She was known for making theories and videos. It's honestly mind-boggling seeing how not much remember her. Overall, give them a watch if you're nostalgic. David Neer. David Neer is a voice actor or YouTuber who back in the day made a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's fan videos of, well, fan voices. At the time, before we got official ones like Kellen Goff, we had David Neer. I can think of how much I used to watch them and be freaked out, but nowadays looking at him, it's literally just, hey guys, it's me, Freddy Fazbear. Kill. Sonic 99 Ray. Heads of warning. So, this topic is pretty old, but also, considering back in the day, it was hard to archive stuff. We don't have a lot of things back then, and considering that the person in this topic has basically either vanished or doesn't want to be associated with it anymore. But, hey, I'll talk about it anyway. Sonic 99 Ray is what I consider the forgotten titan of the Five Nights at Freddy's community. She was known for her videos of FNAF characters doing, well, 2014 type humor stuff. Although, yes, nostalgic, she's grown infamous. There's a lot of lost or unknown, and the only video about her is pure garbage. I seriously don't recommend watching it. It has like a lot of slurs in it. She was mainly hated for her animations for not being animations, which now looking at it is like half of what the internet does. So like, what the fuck was the problem? And her being young overall didn't take this super well. This, of course, was pretty bad. It's not the problem. She was attacked and had an Encyclopedia Dramatica, which, if you don't know, that is basically, it's for lolcows. Think a la Christian. But it was clear Ray enjoyed what she did, but was insecure. I mean, she was 16. With the slurs, bullying, and death threats, of course, although she did stuff that was cringy, such as game men's and real life bait, none of it was worse than two things: shipping herself with Golden Freddy and Lala Diamonds. I'll get with the, not fucking horrible thing. This is 2015, what the fuck was wrong with it? Like, sure, it's a robot, but there's plenty of people who are creepy towards fictional robot characters, so it's like stupid. Second off, she was a fucking kid, so why? Like, you guys seriously attacked a child. So, now we get to Lala Diamonds, who basically was a troll who faked her own game end to piss off Ray. So, other than it being, of course, like, nowadays being fucking obvious that it is awful, is just an awful way of trolling. It is just bad. It is like, why would you even fucking joke about that? Like, not only is it offensive, it's just awful. So, Ray went crazy, she left the FNAF fandom, and basically whenever she made a new channel, she would delete it because she would be known for Sonic 99 Ray. Which is pretty sad, because she is known for what she did as a kid, and not as the person she is now. But, to say in her words, I will read a thing off her once new channel that was: moved accounts. Everything here is private, saved for archive purposes. Don't try to find me. Stop stalking me to death. Some people just want to move on, let alone not wanting to be found. Respect other people's privacies. For fuck's sake. If you see my videos re-uploaded, thumb that crap down and report it. Thanks. Ray is a story of insecurity, immaturity, and utter chaos of harassment and pain. And hopefully, we don't repeat this ever again. Deep Waters. Smike. Smike was a YouTuber who specifically made Fnaf Top 10. He was often criticized for his obvious facts or using theories, not to mention him using fan art before re-editing every video to be different. He was once known as the most hated Fnaf YouTuber until, well, JT Music. JT Music is a music artist, specializes in video games and sometimes films too, but some of his well-known songs are probably his Fnaf ones. He has made Fnaf songs for all of the games, even Security Breach, so hey, that is something. You Are a Pirate is a meme or meme in general about a Lazy Town song, and it's probably best known in Fnaf because of Wolf Foxy. Looking back at it now, it's not that funny, but hey, nostalgia iceberg. Minecraft animations. This, of course, is talking about the Fnaf Minecraft animations that are all over. Mainly stuff, of course, like Enchanted Mob. This also spawned. Fuck. 5 AM at Freddy's. FIAF, as I like to call it, is a series of animations by Pymations. The series goes up to 4, although planned to continue with Sister Location, but that was ultimately cancelled. Fazbear and Friends. Fazbear and Friends is a parody animation by the YouTuber Hot Diggity Demon. The audio was lost, the video is really good, go check it out, it has some sus moments, I don't know. Good video. Typhoon Cinema. Typhoon Cinema is a cinema channel, and if you don't know what that is, imagine either getting paid by exposure for videos exclusive to cinema channels or something like that. Or, you know, you getting paid actually. Typhoon was one of the popular ones until ultimately beaten out by everything else. He is not really popular anymore. In the Weekend. In the Weekend is a series by Dr. Dash. The series is basically utter nonsense of dead memes and MLG memes. This also tries to make lore in The Weekend 6. The series has been dormant with plans to make a remake or sequel, but like that's ever gonna happen. And also considering the pimp stuff, which I will suggest you watch Mr. Rai's video. Yes, that is his name. Bill's channel. Bill's channel is a YouTuber who is known for answering if images are real or fake. He's made a few Fnaf videos and I remember watching them all the time. Most notably, he played Phone Guy in a Fnaf fan film. Other than that, go check him out. Bill, you are a father figure I never had. Colder Waters. Zombie Wars SMT. Zombie Wars SMT is a YouTuber who focused a lot on Minecraft and Fnaf back then. Then she also did a lot of stuff for the community with a lot of videos and one song. She mainly does Dead by Daylight content now, which, hey, you know, good for her. Iron Horse Cinema is a YouTuber or filmmakers who made Fnaf fan films. They're heavily pretty good and very nostalgic. They made a lot, so give them a watch and check out their new content. It's pretty good. The Return to Freddy's. Yes, The Return to Freddy's, or TRTF, is a series that's very infamous, with the first game being buggy mess of reused code, the literal reuse of Candy the Cat without Emil Mako's permission, and the batshit lore which involves super cancer. Yes, that is real. And let's not forget the creator Tyler, who is infamous as fuck. Overall, the series is dead, but remakes are one of the best things coming. Check out The Return to Freddy's 2 Winter Wonderland. It's really fucking good. SMG4. SMG4 has made a lot of FNAF videos. Personally, I stopped watching at 3, but hey, there's a lot of pretty nostalgic stuff if you count the endless pizza jokes. Break My Stride is another FNAF meme based on the song, well, Break My Stride. It's usually about Foxy's run. If you'll notice, all of the FNAF memes are about Foxy because, well, he's fucking overrated. The Final Night. The Final Night is a series by Movie Unleashers, which is, of course, another parody animation. The series ultimately goes pretty fucking weird, with the creator basically having a breakdown over animation parodies, and even mocking the fandom. So, hey, give that a watch. FNAF Hidden Lore. FNAF Hidden Lore is a series by Mr. Creepypasta. I see this less as a creepypasta and more of a fanfiction narration. However, an adaptation and, I guess, fan-made sequel to a fanfiction SFM series by Zapper770. Overall, check it out. Five Nights at Sesame Street. The video by Rocka is, unlike others, a live-action parody. Thank God I didn't have to write animated parody. The video is pretty much the usual comedy of Rocka, even having Ronald McDonald. But I remember being scared of this video back then, and I don't know why, it's not that scary. 3 Lame Studio. 3 Lame Studio is an infamous YouTuber. Unlike Ray or others, he has been called cringe and stuff for his videos, and dude, have you watched the Twerk of 87? And the other stuff, like The Freddy Show or weird crossover videos. He embraced the cringe and kept making more videos. However, you may know 3 Lame Studio through Only Plays and stuff, but fun fact, did you know there's bootleg merch of his designs? Yeah. Just look. Oh yeah, plus robot mode is generally a bop.
If anybody wants to fight me, I'll stop and minter, Freddy shoot. You will be there before me. I play the skull, Freddy, you'll die there.
Hoodlum's Revenge is a YouTuber known for creepypasta videos, but he basically made an impact on the FNAF fandom. Although he hasn't talked about the franchise in a long time, and a lot of his FNAF videos are still there, I suggest you go check him out. A bit dated, but hey, that's practically half of this iceberg. And here's this clip, by the way, that he genuinely put in one of his top 10 creepypasta videos.
It was Patrick, crucified, with his entrails hanging out of his stomach. When he saw SpongeBob, he seemed relieved, but SpongeBob simply stood there and watched his friend suffer. Patrick soon began to weep, as if he understood something that the viewer did not. SpongeBob then spoke.
Suffer, fat one.
The Bottom. Out with the Old Comic. It is a, comic about the toys and FNAF 1 animatronics. And I'll be real, I don't know anything about this comic. It's here because it's basically nearly forgotten about, or how I can remember trying to watch comic dubs, and whenever I tried, I stopped at this part because of this page. Yeah. Comic dubs. As the last entry said, comic dubs are, dubbed with comics, mainly Rebornica or others like Weaver. There's no entry for Weaver. These have mainly fallen off and aren't as popular as back then. 5 Funky Nights at Freddy's 2. Get everything from 2014 to 2015 and combine it into a video. That's 5 Funky Nights at Freddy's 2. The video is absolute chaos, and hey, if you want to watch it, go suit yourself. Did you know that the video won a Guinness World Record? Yeah, it fucking did. Fucking weird. Question Turkey. Question Turkey is a YouTuber who, hear me out, made animations of FNAF. These are usually like Sonic 99 Ray, but with her art style. And for some reason, they're all buff. I do not know why. I can't really say much about her new content other than Dead by Daylight videos. Sugar. Sugar was a FNAF YouTuber who made animations like Sonic 99 Ray and Crushing Turkey. Her content was usually like the others, however, she did make fan music videos of Just Gold and The Mangle. Other than that, She's a storytime animator and once in a while will make a FNAF video. FNAF the Musical. FNAF the Musical is a video series by Random Encounters, which features Marco Player, Nate Wants to Battle, and Matt Pat. The series has a puppet aesthetic and overall is just a fun watch. Also, at the time of writing the script, they're making a new FNAF video.
Update. The video came out. Fuck.
Character sings or AMVs. This is an old genre of FNAF videos on YouTube, where people would get an image of a character and pitch them down or distort them to sing a FNAF 1 song, or many others. While AMVs are AMVs, these videos died back in, 2017, and I doubt a lot of them are still up. Free roam fan games. Takes me back. So, a basic critique at the time of FNAF games were people wanted free roam. So, a bunch of fan games made them free roam. Looking back at these games, they are either buggy as hell or flawed. Also, a lot of them are Fredbear games, which are a topic to handle at some point. Maximilian Muss. Yep, that's right, the infamous YouTuber was once a part of the FNAF fandom. Back then, it was either obvious clickbait, or poor man's real or fake. Some of them are also troll videos, and strange. Sunken Deep. Fan-made FNAF 3 trailer. Not to be confused with the Return to Freddy's, but instead this is by Golden Lane Studios. This video unknowingly predicted security breach, which is fucking wild. But the free roam, the hiding, having a small device that checks cameras, or the fact it takes place in a mall. It's truly fascinating how some things can be predicted by a few years. Riskrim. Riskrim is a YouTuber who did Let's Plays back then. Back around 2015, he did a lot of FNAF fan game Let's Plays. Like, a lot. Like, not to judge the man, but, like, he'd play a lot of FNAF fan games, like, seriously. But now his content's just about horror games. Mike Kill All and Freedom is a theory about if you reverse the FNAF 2 trailer, you'd hear Mike Kill All. Or if you slow down the FNAF 2 jump scare, it sounds like Freedom. These are old theories, but that's one I can recall that isn't dumb like fucking Mangle taking Toy Chica's beak. Like, holy shit, that was dumb. Drawkill animatronics. The Drawkills. These are animatronics designed by the artist Drawkill. These had models made of them, and like I remember them being everywhere around like 2015. And even having their own song. I also suggest you check out Drawkill's art. It's absolutely great. Foxy Gets Hooked. Foxy Gets Hooked is an animation by Harvey Rothman. Surprisingly, they haven't made anything else FNAF or done FNAF parody animations. This is their only FNAF animation. Fun fact, Pyrocynical voiced Foxy in this, but in the end. Oh yeah, that and he animated, fucking Pyro's old intro. But the most important part is that Leather Ice Cream voiced Freddy Fazbear. And if you don't know who he is probably one of the best underrated YouTubers ever. Well, that and Harvey also made music for some of his games. And to end this entry,
take a closer look at that
Interior.
Tally Hall. Tally Hall needs no introduction. They're a band known in the FNAF community and many others, but I mainly learned of them through FNAF. Arguably by their most well-known song being Turn the Lights Off, and while a few others like Joe Hawley's The Mind Electric or Hidden in the Sand. Overall, go check out some animations of Tally Hall songs. MLP animations. Of course, this would show up, it being 2014 and all. Of course, My Little Pony would show up either with anything because of its popularity at the time, and the fact that The Living Tombstone was a brony at the time. There's a lot of animations. What can you say? There's MLP of everything. The Abyss. Groundbreaking is music artist. At the time, made a lot of Fnaf songs, which are bops. Mainly the Bonnie song. He's made others like for Bendy, Cuphead, and Undertale, but mainly Fnaf being popular. Now he mainly just makes original songs. Super Minecraft Kid is a well-known troll, but unlike others, he mainly just stick to himself. He mainly made videos about Fnaf and Minecraft. That was until IHE, or I Hate Everything, made a video about him, not knowing he was a troll and giving him attention. This being 2015, and him being young and a troll, of course, he said a lot of slurs and things that aren't too great nowadays, which is probably why his channel is deleted, and the channel's creator doesn't want to be associated with it anymore. Bite of 87 Animated is probably one of my favorite videos ever. The You kids better get off the Pirate Cove is just great and amazing, and its art is fucking amazing, truly classic, fucking great. Fnaf Vine Jump Scares is a video that says for itself. Instead of describing it, I'll just play the video.
I'm legally blind.
Look at all those chickens.
Eyebrows on fleek.
Bruh.
Oh, hell no! 21? Yeah!
Amazing. Your channel sucks was a video genre used by teens or kids to make fun of or just mock people. Considering this was commentary before commentary videos, these videos are just bad and like, really, what is the reason for them? Mr. Soup. Mr. Soup is what I consider a lost Fnaf YouTuber who made a lot of videos to keep himself entertained because he was going through chemotherapy. At some point, he privated all of his videos and just disappeared. Luckily, I have some of his videos saved, although more low quality and me not knowing how to preserve content back then. I'll probably upload these for archival purposes. Fnaf Lost Media is something, and Mr. Soup is genuinely an inspiration. And hey, Mr. Soup, if you're watching, how you doing, man? Stay well. Mando Pony. Note, this topic will include touchy subjects. I suggest you click the timestamp to the next entry in the description. Mando Pony, as others in this iceberg, is a musician who made a lot of songs of Fnaf. Some of them being Survive the Night, Just Gold, or Noticed. Fnaf songs, nothing necessarily bad, right? As it turns out, Mando Pony is a groomer. There's tons of evidence and that he literally decided to disable the comments. Mando Pony is a disgusting individual and deserves every right of the backlash. The Void. Yummy Mash is a YouTuber who made a lot of videos back then. He's most notable by the fact he recommended Markiplier Fnaf. Although his channel hasn't uploaded anything major, he did recently upload a heartfelt video thanking his fans. Smoke weed every day. I'll get this one over with. So the community really gravitated to a meme. Smoke weed every day, of course. I saw it a lot with either Foxy or other characters. The meme is long dead, however. Speed edits. Yes, speed edits. These were YouTubers like GoMotion or Pazzy. It's a genre that's surprisingly still going on, but not as popular as once was. People like I said GoMotion enlisted them all, while as Pazzy just disappeared. Give some of them a watch. I guess laugh at Nightmare Squidward. Oh yeah, there was a fan game planned inspired by Fnaf World, and it of course was cancelled. Fazboggle. Fazboggle was an editor, mainly known for his Fnaf 3 Hooks puppet with BB Edit, which became official merch for some reason. However, I knew him for his memes, some of his known being Moist Plumber. However, sadly he disappeared off the internet, and like others, all his content's lost media. FNAF 3 hoax images. Yeah, apparently I didn't put this one in the script, so I'm just gonna put this one here. FNAF 3 hoax images are basically images of the withered puppet, the Markiplier animatronic, the withered Bonnie but not withered, I think the withered Balloon Boy edit, what else, and the Welcome to Freddy Land image. So these were like made and spread around as being real leaks, and they were debunked. And also the guy who did it most likely had a Twitter account which misspelled Scott Cawthon, so you know. Uncle John. Uncle John is a SFM creature created by Rob Gamings. He is mainly Springtrap V4, but funny face and long dated memes. He isn't known anymore, but hey, he's here now, immortalizing the Iceberg. He's coming after you. Muse of Discord. Muse of Discord is a musician and voice actor who made songs such as Synthetic Agony and much more. He was known, but either privated or unlisted his videos until recently. Go check him out. Wacky Facts, Five Nights at Freddy's is a video that some of you may remember. I remember it fondly, but now I do it for giving me misinformation and believing Scott Cawthon was Satan. I want to know if other FNAF kids like me had the same experience. Shepo58 or Mr. Pootis Man. I'll be calling him Mr. Pootis because like I can't pronounce his other name. He was mainly known for his SFM animations like You Are a Pirate and much more. He grew a hatred for FNAF videos and stopped and basically made shitpost videos, which are unironically better than anything else. However, nowadays he made a FNAF video, which is probably showing that his rage cooled down. When Bonnie Isn't Home. When Bonnie Isn't Home is a parody of When Mom Isn't Home. This video is most known for its poorly made costumes and the fact that the guy playing Freddy fucking falls. However, what you don't know is if this video is reversed, it has a disturbing message.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man.
Maxi. Maxi was a YouTuber who made SFM animations such as Enjoy the Show, Let's Kill Tonight, and Fun Time Dance Floor. And being personally my favorite SFM animator and inspiration. Maxi sadly died to a plane accident. Another tragic event that was sadly mocked when a model of the plane and put in the SFM workshop mocking her death. Whoever fucking made that model, you are fucked. If this is funny, it's not funny. It's not dark humor. It's fucking disgusting. And I'm glad it got removed. Rest in peace, Maxi. We'll always remember you. The Void. FNAF lost media. I felt this was needed in the final year, but there's plenty of lost media of FNAF videos. They are completely gone, or some I mentioned like Mr. Soup. This goes for context of like history of the fandom. I hope we can learn from this and completely change and maybe even find some of these old videos. Conclusion. Some of you may ask why I made this whole Iceberg based on FNAF nostalgia, and I'm mainly someone who's been in the FNAF community since 2014. I know a lot. I will say as of recently, or maybe even then, drama has been a problem which needs to be handled. Sure, I can talk about Theft King or The Pair, but really, those are another heat of warning. With stuff like Sonic 99 Ray or Mando Pony or even Maxi, I'm not gonna, cherry speech or make something about like, with the song This Comes From Inside by the Living Tombstone, it's a clear message for a multitude of things, but I see this as the context to the FNAF fandom that we need to change and get better. I think most of us know that. Thank you for watching this Iceberg. FNAF is in a soft place in my heart. So, happy anniversary. Once again, thank you.